Schools benefiting from science and technology equipment.
We want to stimulate more interest in the science subjects because those are the subjects that will actually uncover the innovations.
To use a simple equipment to come with something that somebody never thought about, some perfume, something.
And if you think of that alone again, then think again, because the Jamaica 4-H Clubs is producing plants with nutraceutical benefits.
We'll make available greenhouses and other land space available for the production of these plants. And we'll conduct ongoing analysis of the projects.
Government's growth agenda is in high gear. You just have to stay with us to learn all the details and how you can benefit. In the meantime, we have a serious message about Pradial Larceny, followed by the top news stories of the day. I'm Adrian Atkinson. Welcome to Jamaica Magazine.
Nobody want to plant the can. Everybody want to read the band. Who you are go blame it on when it's a next man you are deep in pan. Well, you're wrong.
Farmers, let us be serious about Pradial Larceny. It is affecting all of us. If you are aware of incidents of Pradial Larceny, make contact with your local police station or call Crime Stop at 311. Pradial Larceny is everybody's business.
You want to take it all. No mind if me stall. Them no business if me back against the wall. This a living sometime making me ball. Seems like there ain't no love after.
Good day, I'm Stacey Ann Smith and this is your GIS News for Thursday, July 16. The Elim to Braes River Road, which serves the cane farming community in St. Elizabeth, will be rehabilitated at a cost of $89.1 million. A contract was signed and ground broken last week to begin the work on the 14-kilometer stretch of roadway. It should be completed by September. The thoroughfare is one of several roads being rehabilitated as part of the European Union Sugar Transformation Program.
For Jamaica to be competitive, better functioning roads will help to lower costs as well and add to the numerous efforts that all of you are taking.
The Elim to Braes River contract signing also marked the launch of Phase 2 of the National Cane Roads Rehabilitation Program. Under the program, 80 kilometers of cane roads will be fixed this year at a cost of $800 million. The project will target roads in the sugar-producing parishes of St. Thomas, St. Catherine, Clarendon, St. Elizabeth, Westmoreland and Trelawney. The revised security and safety guidelines for schools will be available in time for the start of the new academic year in September. Education Minister Reverend Ronald Thwaite says, among other things, the policy will address bullying in schools.
We wish to have a no-tolerance approach to this whatever. School is a place for learning, for growing and for employment. What is called hazing is bullying, and it is out of order and will no longer be tolerated.
Minister Thwaites was making a statement to Parliament on Tuesday. He said the policy also addresses human trafficking, which will be introduced as part of the social studies curriculum in September. Students will also be familiarized with appropriate sections of the Child Care and Protection Act. Meanwhile, the Education Ministry is partnering with the Caribbean Maritime Institute to implement a program designed to improve discipline among students. A Marine Cadet Corps program is to be established in 15 schools starting this September. The ministry has also mandated the establishment of a safety and security committee at all schools.
Comprising both internal and external partners, involving parents, involving concerned individuals, alumni, teachers, as well as administrators and the security forces.
The police are also supporting the introduction of a new chaplaincy program in schools. Starting in September, members of the police chaplaincy unit will volunteer their services at nearby schools. The capacity of the ministry's deans of discipline will also be bolstered with a mentorship program. 50 students from inner-city communities are currently enrolled in a summer program to teach the fundamentals of logistics. The 3-week summer program is being held at the Caribbean Maritime Institute under the theme Logistics and Beyond, the Youth and Your Role. It consists of the Logistics 101 course and other subject matter.
It includes a tour of the Coast Guard facility, showing the link with the military across the world. We give them a tour of the Port Royal, looking at ecotourism, the tour of the port.
The program is part of efforts to prepare students for a logistics-centered economy. Participants range in age from 16 to 20 years and are drawn from 7 schools. And finally, the Health Minister, Dr. Fenton Ferguson, is urging the public to continue being vigilant and taking proactive steps to protect against the Zika virus. There are still no reported cases of ZIKV in the island, but the Health Minister says people must never stop destroying breeding sites for the Aedes aegypti mosquito, which transmits this disease as well as dengue and chikungunya.
Aedes aegypti mosquito that is responsible, the vector for ZIKV, is found in and around homes, places of work, places of worship, schools, etc., where people gather. And so we still continue to ask persons in terms of their water storage to ensure that it's properly covered, and also recognizing that old tires, open containers in and around these places I spoke about could also become potential breeding sites.
In May, there were confirmed cases of the Zika virus in sections of Brazil, prompting the Jamaican government to take proactive public education and cleanup measures. Dr. Ferguson says the ministry is still alert and has been exercising a high degree of caution. And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Stacey Ann Smith. Thank you for watching.
Me hear people say alcohol and cigarette worse than weed.
Well, I don't know about that. None of them are really good for you. And you see me, as an athlete, I have to stay focused and drug-free.
Tell the truth, your future come first.
The Scientific Research Council and the European Union have been donating equipment to schools to improve the teaching of science subjects. It's part of a project called Improving Innovation Capacities in the Caribbean, INVOCAB. JIS was on hand recently to see some of these pieces of equipment being presented to students.
The Improving Innovation Capacities in the Caribbean, or INVOCAB project, is designed to address the need for improved teaching and learning technologies, particularly in the sciences. We all know this. To this effect, the project targets students and teachers at the grades 4 to 6 and grades 9 to 11 here in Jamaica, as well as Trinidad and Tobago. Since the project's inception, 16 schools have been actively engaged in teacher observation visits, professional development workshops. All of these activities are designed to ensure that well-needed help is given in all spheres, that is, to the teachers, the students, and to the school via infrastructure. From an educational standpoint, the major objective of the INVOCAB project is to realize at least a 10% improvement in the external examination results of the participating schools.
8 schools who will be benefiting from this venture, and they'll receive things such as microscope. They'll also receive measuring instruments, chemical reagents, glassware, charts, etc. And this, of course, will help them to explore science in a practical way.
Each school will receive boxes of equipment appropriate for their age level for you to use in your classrooms and in your laboratories. This equipment has been purchased for you to make your job easier and to make teaching and learning a fun activity. Just to give you an idea of how much money has been spent on this equipment, approximately $8,000 was spent purchasing equipment.
I'm very grateful that the EU has provided this and continues to provide this technical assistance. And to the schools who are the beneficiaries, you've already heard how important it is to take advantage of the equipment that you're being provided with, but to ensure that the students are exposed to it and that you provide them with the scope of options that they can pursue in careers in science and technology. The only way we will grow as a country is by coming up with new innovations. Applying it to, it can be in agriculture, it can be in tourism, it can be in many other areas.
This project, INVOCAB, funded by the EU, will go beyond delivering well-needed equipment to science labs. It will place great emphasis in improving the competencies of teachers in the transfer of knowledge to their students. It will also focus on developing material, training, and establishing clubs which will work simultaneously to improve the students' capacity to understand science. Also, something paramount for human behavior and social development, they will learn to apply critical thinking and problem solving beyond the specific field of their study.
We want to stimulate more interest in the science subjects because those are the subjects that will actually uncover the innovations, will come up with new ideas that can translate into products and services which can grow us out of the economic challenges that we have. As a ministry, we have done work in encouraging those in the technology area to build applications, to build solutions. We have something called Startup Jamaica, which provides the incubation and the mentorship and the support. We have to do the same in science as well. All these ideas that you come up with must have a practical application. They must solve a problem.
It is important that you recognize that we at SRC, as well as European Union, we believe in you, our children. We want to ensure that you get the necessary exposure to science and technology and use it to your own benefit. This is your chance to make history. This is your chance to be different. Don't take it lightly. Look at it as an opportunity that you're getting to use these simple equipment to come with something that somebody never thought about, some perfume, something, but make your mark with these equipment that is given by the SRC as well as through the European Union.
Nutritious food, succulent dishes, superior workmanship, and excellent service. Jamaica is on the go. Let's grow what we eat and eat what we grow. Let's harness the indomitable spirit of our most valued resource, our people. Let's support our local businesses. After all, buying Jamaican means building Jamaica.
Original.
The global nutraceutical industry is valued at over $150 billion, and Jamaica is being positioned to gain tremendous economic and social benefits from this market. How? One way is by engaging the Jamaica 4-H clubs and the National Commission on Science and Technology to grow plants with nutraceutical benefits. A 3-year memorandum of understanding was signed on Tuesday, outlining what will happen. Let's hear some more.
This MOU is a game changer and a new era of nutraceutical which will assist the Jamaica 4-H clubs and the Ministry of Agriculture and Education to achieve this noble objective. We will introduce the growing of nutraceutical plants in our training and development program. In our centers across the island, some 13 centers, using both greenhouse technology and open field agricultural methods. The membership of the Jamaica 4-H Club now stands at just over 94,000 young people in 1,110 clubs in our schools in particular, and community and church clubs. So we're going to be looking at introducing this program in our schools, in our centers, in community and church clubs. I'm excited by the 4-H movement as it relates to this program, this MOU, as the 4-H club is committing to provide technical resource training to design agricultural projects for the production of nutraceutical plants, to provide the expertise to develop and maintain these projects, will make available greenhouses and other land space available for the production of these plants, and will conduct ongoing analysis of the projects and make recommendation to NCST with the aim to assist with policy formation and development. As a part of this partnership, the Jamaica 4-H Club will also be looking on a specific project for plant propagation and tissue culture lab at our Salisbury Plain Center in West Rural St. Andrew. And this will be done in partnership with the University of West Indies Mona campus. It is a 3-year program being implemented by us, aimed to train some 3,000 young people across the length and breadth of Jamaica. This is in partnership with the National Youth Service, who have committed $45 million towards this program, and they have already disbursed $15 million of the $45 million as the first tranche. The Development Bank of Jamaica have committed $7 million. The Agricultural Development Agency out of Australia has committed $3 million, and Art NTA is committing to do all the training of the youngsters. After training, we'll also look to provide entrepreneurial opportunities for the youngsters. We see a great opportunity for development as it relates to creating jobs for our young people.
The Youth in Agriculture program and initiatives of the Jamaica Forestry Clubs to enhance the utilization of new and appropriate technology in agriculture are showing very encouraging signs and bodes well for the country's growth agenda. The MOU, which takes effect on the 14th of this month, is an initial 3-year and is designed to give momentum to these efforts.
And if we're really going to look at the sustainable development of this industry, then we need to be looking at getting our youth, ready. And as such, this MOU and this partnership is going to be of major interest. As you know, when we say the nutraceuticals, we include the plant extracts, we include the medicinal products from some animals, especially our bacterial, and we include our mineral spars.
It is determined by reliable industry experts that Jamaica has over 50% of the established medicinal plants worldwide. Therefore, the herbal business potentially is a significant earner of foreign exchange. A program for development and growth of the industry must be carefully formulated. Training and technical support are required for potential growers and manufacturers. The country can derive, I believe, tremendous economic and social benefits from this sector, which is teeming with opportunity for large, small, medium, and micro enterprises.
Jamaica, make we keep it clean. Start with your own surroundings. Store your garbage the right way. Store all your garbage in bags, including stale or spoiled food. Double or even triple the number of bags you use to put your garbage in. Tie your garbage bags tightly before you leave them outside. When you put your garbage out, don't leave it on the ground where animals can get at it. If your garbage has not been collected for more than a week, call the NSWMA at 1-888-CLEAN-JA. That's 1-888-253-2652. You may also send a free Please Call Me text message to 448-3220 or 386-1080. Come on, keep your place clean. Keep Jamaica clean.
Up next, a look at some of the programs being offered by the Heart Trust NTA and how the training institution has been impacting lives.
All year round, persons are groomed in skills such as these at the Heart Trust NTA, the institution that's preparing individuals to be the best at what they do and perform at the top of their game as entrepreneurs or working for others.
I know with the help of Heart, you can become a catalyst, an agent of change.
With over 29 training locations across the country, the Heart Trust NTA continues to effectively improve human capital development, providing training in a variety of vocations to anyone seeking to advance his or her career options. And to increase the awareness, the government's national training agency has, over the years, hosted several open days and career fairs. In November 2014, we caught up with them on the St. James Methodist Church ground in Clarendon.
We had a career information session for the students from the high schools, just speaking to them about career development, professionalism in the workplace, and really what is expected of them as they go through life and enter in the job market.
Students and school leavers weren't the only ones targeted.
Those who may have been who may be a little older and think that life is finished for you, I want you to know that Heart Trust is there to help you to create a career path so that you can be involved in community development.
Some of the Heart Trust options: a career in early childhood care development and education, apparel and sewn products, and motor vehicle repairs. The St. James Methodist Church ground in Clarendon was covered with eager students showcasing their skills. These young people are carving a place for themselves in the tourism and hospitality sector. They're not to be outdone by their peers who've mastered commercial food preparation, welding, electrical installation, and information and communications technology.
We have learned so much. We have learned about movie editing. We have learned about conducting interviews, how to video persons. We have learned to make flyers. It's a very interesting course. And it's not just about videoing. You can go into the production, you can do radio, you can work in the radio field, you can do a lot of things with this course.
As the Heart Trust continues to train and send out qualified skilled workers, it is contributing to the development of a productive and competitive workforce, essential for economic growth and job creation.
I urge you, I beg you, I encourage you, I motivate you. Let Heart give you wings with which to fly. Who knows who you will become? Who knows what you will do to affect this country? Who knows where your skill will take you? You could change this country, or you could indeed change the world.
For more information on courses offered by the Heart Trust NTA, log on to their website heart-nta.org or call 929-3410-8.
It keeps our bodies working, our food nutritious, our living and working spaces clean, and our lives comfortable. Water, the most precious resource necessary for the sustenance of life on our planet. Don't waste it. Let's conserve on this critical commodity. In the house, invest in storage containers and buckets. Take quick showers instead of long baths, and invest in water-efficient shower heads, toilets, and faucets. You may also want to consider one-pot meals and cooking methods that don't require much water. You could also wash fruits and vegetables in a bowl and reuse the water on your plants or grass. When cleaning dishes, fill both sinks and use one for washing and the other for rinsing. The leftover water can be used to wash off the concrete or asphalt in your yard. If you must wash your car at home, aim for once a fortnight and use a bucket to do the washing instead of running the hose. Don't delay. Start your water conservation practices today.
This is how we close the show for today, but you can stay connected via our website, jis.gov.jm. Keep sending your feedback to Jamaica Magazine at jis.gov.jm or tweet at JIS News. Please join us again tomorrow, same time, same station. On behalf of the entire production crew, I'm Adrian Atkinson. Do take care.
This has been a production of the Jamaica Information Service, the voice of Jamaica.